Hey everybody, this is Matthew with Brass Tacks. I told you guys that on my last video update that I was going to do beer reviews because it is like getting very hot where we live in Phoenix. I can't smoke a pipe outside a lot, and the boss only lets me smoke. Well, she doesn't let me smoke. I'm man of the house to do whatever I want. But I only smoke a pipe in the house a couple times a week, which I might do tonight.
Have an understanding.
So we have an understanding, but I respect that. And like I said in my last walk and talk, I can drink a beer in the shower. I can drink a beer on the porch. I can drink a beer when it's 95 degrees out. I can drink a beer in the living room. It doesn't affect anyone but me. So let's get on with it. I will ramble maybe after the review, but this right now I want to stick with it. This is about this review. Now, there's two types of beer reviews I'm going to do: craft beer reviews and domestic beer reviews. This is going to be a craft beer review. Today we are going to be reviewing Mother Road Brewing Company, who is new to me, and this is the Tower Station. This is an IPA. I love IPAs. That stands obviously for Indian Pale Ale. You might not know that. What it was in the 1800s, early 1800s, there was trade routes from England to India, and they would take barrels of aged cellared beer from England to India because they loved their beer and they were imperialists at the time, and that's what they liked. And they ended up. This is a rumor, and maybe not a rumor. It's kind of hard to confirm this, but they added a lot of hops to the beer um, to kind of help it stay stable from the voyage because it was a really long voyage. The hops is a grain that adds a little bit of stability to the beer, but mainly it's just flavor. Like when you drink an IPA, you'll automatically know it because the hops are very forward in the IPA. So most of my beer reviews are going to run around 10 minutes, and let's get going. So with Mother Road Brewing, they're kind of unique, and this is a style I'm starting to see in a lot of beer companies. Is they're starting to come to one size pint cans. I love this because I don't drink just for flavor. I drink to get buzzed. And when I have a 12-ounce can, I always ride the line between like, should I drink another one? Like, was that enough? And then if I drink two, a lot of times I'm like, oh, that was enough. But for some reason, my system, one pint can, and I am a lightweight drinker, guys, just gets me perfect. Like if I've had a long day, a pint gets me perfect. So this is like one of those pint size cans. And another thing about the Mother Road Brewing Company that I've never seen before is they have a very strange pull tab on the top. It's not like an old school classic pull tabs we might remember our dads drinking from like the 90s. It actually opens the complete top of the can. And then today I'll be drinking this out of a tulip shaped beer glass. I don't really give a crap usually on the type of beer glass I use to drink beers out of. I usually drink it out of a mug my wife got me off of Amazon that I stick in the freezer. But I was looking on the side of this can and it says right there, tulip shaped glass. And luckily in the cabinet I had a tulip shaped glass. So yeah, let's do that. So let's pour it, see what it looks like. It is a carbonated beer, it's not a nitrogen beer. Made a little bit of a mess, that's okay. All right. Let's let that settle for a second. I'll grab a paper towel and let's just let that settle, and I'll read you the description on the can. So this is what the description on the can says. It says, parched motorist on Route 66 anticipating hospitality at Tower Station, opened in 1936. This unfiltered Indian Pale Ale greets you with a copper orange hue and fluffy white head, releasing aromas of tangerine, pineapple, pilsners, pales, malts, balanced hop-derived flavors of grapefruit peel, pine, and pine to the finish journey. The alcohol on this is 7.3, so that's another thing about Pale Ales is they're always going to have a slightly higher alcohol content than like your domestic American beers, your porters, and stuff like that. That's just something to know about. IPAs, and then it says the IBUs are 70s. So for anyone that's curious about this, IBU stands for International Bitter Unit. So whenever you have anything like coffee, chocolate, beer, anything that has the actual tone of bitterness that's going to touch your palate, that's actually a scientific way to measure how bitter something is. Dark chocolate has an IBU of like 5. Budweiser has an IBU of like 10 to 13. So a pale ale having an IBU of 70 does mean that it does have a lot of bitterness, but that's something that like we expect when drinking a beer. Now, looking at this beer, it is unfiltered. So if I put it up to the light, it is hazy. I don't see a lot of sediment in it. It's pretty clear. It does have a, and I'm not gonna just go off of what the can says, guys. Like when I do my beer reviews, like I'm gonna give you my opinion. And it says on here, which is kind of like ironic, it says that it has a fluffy white head. And to be honest with you, it looks like beaten egg whites. Like if I gave an example, I don't know if you guys can see that, Callie. Like it definitely has like a beaten egg white look. It's definitely white. It's not off white. The color of the beer is they say copper on it. I disagree with that. I'm gonna say it's kind of an orange color, but I wouldn't say copper. When I think of copper, I think of like a red, or definitely a redder color. Let's give it a taste. Bread, orange peel, juniper berries, not just pininess. Like it has almost like a juniper berry like taste or flavor to it. The bread is not like a white bread or a like domestic beer. It's not like a hot like a grainy bread. And it's funny because my wife has never seen me talk about beer like this before, but so she might actually be learning something right now. And this is something I really get from this is it is a rye / pumpernickel flavor, and I am like really digging that right now.
That's like my favorite bread. So.
Coriander, and everyone has been telling me to try this. And by the way, I see that 2 people are watching. Feel free to comment on in, and if you're drinking anything or smoking a pipe, feel free to let me know what you guys are doing. Yes, I do work tomorrow. I know, Austin, you're horny to hang out with me, bro. I appreciate you joining in, and yes, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again when we have an opportunity to hang out. I am married, though, so what we do can only go so far. I apologize. So let me go ahead and get another taste off of this. And look, I know I won't say that on here, Austin. Okay, that's what I was about to say. I know we have different religious preferences, and I will definitely hang out with you if you can't drink a beer, and I will try to coerce you and turn you away from your ways by getting you to drink a beer with me one day. I'm just kidding. The wife is giving me a dirty look. I would never do that. Brother Austin, I will always hang out with you. So again, on the flavor, the only thing about this IPA that's kind of strange compared to some of the other IPAs I've had recently is, and it could be the glass, I don't know. The head has not disappeared at all. Like, it looks like I just poured this at a tap at a restaurant. Back to what I was saying. So, Mother Road Brewing Company, I tried their double black IPA, and it was one of the best beers I ever tried. I had it in Tucson. Guys, this is delicious. It is literally so hoppy and crisp and clean. You've got to try it. I'm gonna rate all my beers 1 to 5. Hold on, let me taste it for a few more seconds. Because there might be something I'm missing. Like, let me take my time.
I'm really scared to try that.
Guys, it's just straight like grapefruit, orange. If you were ever a kid and put a little bit of sugar on a grapefruit, cut it and ate it, like this is very similar to that, but it's not sweet. And it's so weird. I am getting, when I like swallow, the aftertaste is rye bread. And it's delicious. I do drink whiskey. That was a question that was just asked. Thanks for the question, Austin. I've been on a beer kick lately. I'll go a whole year drinking whiskey on the weekends, and then I'll not go and get a beer, and then I'll drink beer for a year straight. I've just really been enjoying beer lately. All right, guys. So, I'm gonna rate this beer 5 out of 5. I knew I was gonna like it. I will give beers that I don't like lower ratings. It also laces on the glass really well. It's just a beautiful beer. It's a great IPA. I would say the closest thing I personally have ever had to it is maybe Sculpin by Ballista Point or Ballast Point. Now, at the end of every beer review I do, um, my wife does not really enjoy beer. She drinks girly beers.
Well, I've gotten into beer.
And
lately.
she's kind of been drinking beer lately, and she's never heard me or anyone else kind of like talk about the nuances of beer like I have tonight. Um, I want her to, every time I do a beer review, which will be 1 to 2 times a week, to take an actual real sip of it and tell you either yes or no if she'll drink it. And that will give anyone else the idea, if you're not really a beer drinker, if you'll like it. And it kind of involves her in the videos. So, scoot in, baby. All right. Take like a sip of it. And think of all those things I was talking about, too. And you don't have to like it. I actually didn't catch that last question. Hold on 1 second. No? I will answer that in the comments, or you can send the question through again. I saw something about Dragon IPA. I'm still trying to get my system set up. I don't have like a streaming station. That's why I'm doing it downstairs in the living room. I'm using an iPad. So, thoughts?
That's gross.
That's gross. Okay, no, that's fine. Like, you're allowed to say it's gross. That's not a bad thing. Did you catch, or even though it was gross to you?
Do you think a hipster would drink this?
Yes, Dragoon is from Tucson. I love Tucson, by the way. Just throwing that out there. We are going this weekend. Back to asking Callie. Did you taste any of the nuances I talked about?
I smelled citrus when I sniffed it. There's a very heavy note, like at the back of my throat.
What is it? Like, try to think of it.
I would say nasty.
Nasty? You just don't like it?
I don't know what it is. It's very strong, and it's just a little much for me.
A little much for you?
I don't like stuff that just sits in the back of your throat. Like that lime and cactus that thing I had. It didn't sit in the back of my throat.
I will say this. So what you're referring to, a lot of times people call them the mouthfeel.
I don't like that.
And this is definitely heavier.
Yeah, it's just like it won't go away. Like I feel like I need to drink a whole bottle of water in between sips.
Yes, and that's why IPAs are like that. They're very, very heavily flavored. So, guys, not to like drag on tonight, super long. Just do like a little bit of housekeeping at the end of the videos, kind of telling you what's going on. As always, if you want to watch our family vlogs, go and subscribe to Real Family Living. Not as much stuff is going on there as I would like. It's not anyone's fault. It's just that we've been busy. There's been our household has been under a complete like attack from every side. Not like spiritually or anything, but our son's had illness. I've been sick. Callie had to take off a lot of work. We haven't had a chance to do anything really super fun. I don't know. I don't schedule the vlogs. That's not my channel. I can't tell you as of right now if we're going to be doing a Tucson vlog or not. Probably will be.
Probably will because we'll have time. And it's just been really busy, and there hasn't really been other than like Sedona a week ago, which check that video out if you're ever wanting to go to Sedona and visit. That's a great video to.
Yes, Austin, we're okay.
it's just
now.
It's been one of those months where everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, and we're just catching up and trying to like roll with the punches and knock it down, and it's just one of those things where you just have like a streak of bad luck. But we are gonna go to Tucson this weekend and hang out, and I do plan on putting a vlog up next week.
And like I said, my new job is good, but it's hard. So I've been tired, like not physically. Like I walked, I did a 5-mile exercise when I got off work today, just to kind of like collect myself, because my job's a lot harder. But as I'm learning in life, the more money you make, the harder generally you have to work. And that's why, even like the labor field, like people, I don't ever want to hear anyone complaining about a construction worker making $20 an hour. You go out there and bust your ass for $20 an hour and tell me how you feel. And I've done it. I've done everything from manual labor since I've been married, even to sitting at a desk. I will tell you this, because no one at my work like watches my YouTube videos, and I'm going to try to keep that a secret. And I'm never going to talk smack on here about work, but I will tell you this: going from working at a gun shop with all guys to going to an office corporate setting where I really don't belong. I'm faking it and making it, baby. Like going from I feel like I don't even really understand how to explain it. Going from working selling guns every day with a bunch of dudes to working in a corporate office, like typing on a computer and hearing people talk about stuff I never even knew was a thing, baby. Like I learned 3 phrases today: Gucci and bougie and something else.
It's a trash a lot.
Trash. So I'm working with a bunch of youngsters, and
that's when you know you're old and you don't know the slang.
And I'm not. Everyone's like 20, 23, 24, 25, 28, and 29 in my area.
Yes, so, Austin.
Yes, and there is actually one of those at my new work. And we'll talk about that at another time, maybe when we're in a private setting. So, any questions, guys, about the beer? Let me know down in the comments. We're going to Tucson this weekend. You're always going to get a beer review.
Why don't I do a cider review this weekend?
That would be cool. I'm going to do a beer review, and you can do a cider review.
Because my thing isn't beer. It's cider.
And I will tell you this, and this is to anyone that talks smack about ciders. Ciders are not two-dimensional. At this point, I don't like ciders at all. For me, and the only reason why is because of the sugar content. I don't like sweet things like that. I'm more of a savory person. Callie can tell you that. I like sweet stuff, but when I like sweet stuff, it always has to be in the mixture of something salty. Like Reese's Cups, Snickers bars, chocolate with peanuts in it, ice cream with peanuts in it, chocolate covered peanut. Okay, I'm going to shut up for a second. But what I'm saying is, Callie likes just straight sweet stuff. And that's why I don't like ciders a lot. What about sours? Tell me what that is. I don't know what a sour is. So comment again and let me know what a sour is, because I don't know how to answer that question. And thanks for commenting, by the way. So I'm not really sure what a sour is. Do you? I like whiskey sours, so that might be something new to try. Whiskey sours are good. But sour stuff in general, I love.
Can you do a taste?
Absolutely. If you order me Coke, boy, if you order me Coke with peach flavoring, I will definitely do a review on it, Austin, if I can put a little whiskey in it.
Austin, how's your mama and them?
How's your mom and them? Okay, so back to what I was saying is, so I've tried like the woodchuck ciders,
and that's what I started
the fancier cider. Oh, woodchuck's a craft cider. I don't want to talk.
I know, but
that's still probably my favorite. Like when Callie has one in there, one disappears every once in a while. Again, I'm not a big cider person, but the Granny Smith woodchuck. So woodchuck. What else have I had? Sin one.
Original Sin. That's probably my favorite right now.
Did you catch that last comment?
Yeah, he said thank you, Callie.
Oh, Original Sin. I don't like the name of that, but whatever. And
let's see. There's Angry Orchard.
Angry Orchard. But anyway, ciders are not two dimensional. They like I've had a whiskey barrel cider, so
Those are good.
People that don't like ciders, try it. It's not for me, but yes, I don't mind having a cider review on this channel at all.
Well, I might review one of my new ones. I've got a rosé cider in there.
Okay. Yeah, and like I said, you guys will see Callie and Knox on this channel. This is just not a vlog channel as much. This is just like Matthew's hobbies, and I'm definitely cool with bringing some of that on here. And I still have separation anxiety of the vlogs, guys. Like I miss, like straight up, I miss having the vlogs on Brass Tacks. And Callie's never heard me say that. We just haven't talked about it. But
well,
I've mentioned that before.
But it's good that we decided, and it's good that we like split them. But like where we were doing the vlogs every Sunday morning and just going out all day Sunday, we started going to church.
Yeah.
So like
church has been a big part.
The
of our
very
life.
first thing that's happening now is we're going to church instead of planning a crazy Sunday and doing a vlog. But being parents of a toddler and you getting a new job and like my car's broken, like so I'm trying to like.
Thank you, Austin.
Like doing that, so I mean things have been a little crazy, but.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so I don't know if you can send me a link to any of that. Thanks for talking about the sours. That does sound good to me. It's like a type of beer. I'll tell you about it later. But yes, if you send me a link like of any like brands you like, I will definitely try it. And again, thank you for your comment. And that's another thing that we haven't talked about. We hit 100 subscribers.
We did.
I'm almost at 110 subscribers already. And look, I told you guys this. I don't care about views and subscribership. If I see that, and this is what I have seen, I've never had like a big influx of subscribers. I would be happy with that because that's just more people to like get involved with and talk to. But what I've seen since Brass Tacks has started is a very, very consistent growth. Yes. And that means that people are enjoying the content on this channel, and that makes me happy. Talk to Callie for a second. I'm getting something to drink.
And we just need to do like some more promotional stuff for mine, and like where Matthew's channel is a little more I don't know if it's streamlined isn't the word. It's a little more, there's less people doing stuff on YouTube with this versus just regular like family mom vlogs. But it is a goal of mine to get better with the vlogs. Like I haven't done a grocery haul in a while, but we haven't really done. We did such a big grocery haul like 6 months ago that I haven't really done a haul in that amount of time. So if you have a wife, if you have a girlfriend, and they want to see a really cute kid and some fun stuff to do around the area or whatever, just go over to Real Family Living, and I promise you won't be bored because there's a toddler involved.
Yeah, and Austin, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but Austin is a friend of mine. I know him personally. Well, you know, pretty much personally. If you ever want to like hang out, man, I know you have a new like addition to your family. Feel free to.
I'm not like Honey Boo Boo's mom, but I used to do like crazy couponing. Like Matthew would be like, we don't need any.
The only thing Callie reminds me of Honey Boo Boo is the cooking. Callie cooked like Honey Boo Boo's mom when we first met.
We had mashed potatoes and macaroni.
She made me stuff like sketty. Do you know what sketty is? Sketty is something Honey Boo Boo's mom makes, and it's damn spaghetti noodles with ketchup in it.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
But
she made me taco pie one time, guys. Let me tell you a quick story. This was the worst meal I've ever eaten in my life. And I've eaten like MREs from the military. I've eaten some nasty, nasty meals in my life. I've literally eaten old cheese. I've eaten some gross stuff. So Callie comes up to me one day and she's like,
no, it was taco salad.
She goes, I'm going to make you taco salad. And I was like, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I love taco salad. I was thinking like,
the shit from Flagstaff is pretty dope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
It's
this
from
is
Flag.
really good. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is so good. So we By the way, if you're watching, we are totally done with the beer review, but this is how all my videos go because I have ADHD. The beer review ended like 10 minutes ago. If you just want to hang out, we're just doing like a hangout session now. But yes, the stuff in Flagstaff, awesome. The black IPA or dark IPA is actually, I'm going to do a review on that, is almost even better.
Dark Sky Brewing Company Ultra Light.
Remember that. Okay. I will check it out. So, Callie goes, so taco salad. Everyone knows what taco salad is. Taco shell, lettuce, a little bit of like ground beef, tomatoes, also sour cream, cheddar cheese, blah. Taco salad. Everyone knows what taco salad is. So, can't post links in the comments. I don't know if you can PM me that or not. But I will look it up, man. I promise. And again, thanks for watching our videos. But so Callie goes to make me a taco salad, and she's like, "Oh, I need to go to the store and get French dressing
and Doritos."
And Doritos. I was like, and okay, I don't know how. I'm not too worried about Callie's family right now. Watching 26 minutes into this video, so I'll go ahead and say it. Callie's family, they don't eat vegetables a lot. They don't eat. What is salad about French dressing and Doritos and meat?
So listen.
So anyways, hold on. So she makes me this concoction. She's frying freaking ground beef in the pot in there, and then I kid you not, guys, half the bottle of French dressing into the meat. Mixed it up. The meat went from brown to orange. That was my first warning. When I saw it go from brown to orange, I was like, "Pump the brakes, woman. Like, chill out." She's like, "Should I add a little bit more?" Thank you. Yes, disgusting. So orange, and then tell them the rest of the way to prepare your taco salad.
So what you do is you just ground beef, and then it's kind of like chili, kind of. So then you get red kidney beans.
More salad stuff, guys. This is a freaking salad.
And then
kidney beans, French dressing, ground beef, and Doritos. Keep going.
Okay. And then so you need their kidney beans, French dressing. And it has to be French dressing. And then you've got to have the ground beef. And then what you do is you crush up Doritos. And then you mix it all up.
Salad.
With cheese on top. And then
salad.
You put sour cream on it.
Salad. Then, I still don't know where the freaking salad comes in.
And then, so my mom and my dad. We
gotta be quiet. Knox is sleeping.
My mom and my dad. So everyone, I'm a picky eater. I don't eat crunch water. But everyone else in my family does. And they served it on a bed of lettuce. Then you put it on it, and then you put more Doritos, and it's just
taco. There's nothing taco about it. Did you even say a Mexican?
Doritos Locos Tacos.
Did you even say anything Mexican there?
Anyways, and you use taco seasoning. By the way, it's really, really good. Matthew hated it, but coming from someone who, like, my grandma made this. Tried Frito pie. No, but I have a taco pie recipe with croissants. It's really good. But my grandma...
Frito pie is good, but that's not a salad, Austin. It doesn't say salad in it.
My grandma, who had a slew of kids and was easy to make casseroles and one-pot stuff all the time, she made it, and then she taught my mama how to make it, and then my mama taught me how to make it. And sometimes when I go home, I ask my mama to make it because I know that if I make it here, Matthew will look at me and be like, "Woman."
So back to what I was saying. I was born in '89, and I was raised in a house in the South that you eat what's put in front of you. I'm a newly married man. I'm not gonna not eat what my wife puts in front of me. And I hardly ever throw something away. Like, I threw away smoked salmon 2 weeks ago because it literally tastes rotten. So generally, if I don't eat something that you serve me, it's because I'm in fear that it's going to hurt my health.
You know, the only other time that you've ever thrown food away is when I didn't use a glass pan for taco pie and the croissants weren't cooked all the way.
Yeah,
and they were dough.
No, but that's the reason I'm saying again, I only throw food away that I'm in fear it's going to hurt me. So yes, raw dough. There you go.
I was so defeated.
So the worst 3 dishes Callie's ever made. Taco salad. I will never eat it again. I don't care how she prepares it. Roast beef. Like, like in the first mayor. That
Dude, I cooked roast
she
beef
cooked
for
roast
12
beef
hours and it didn't work.
No, and then something else. Okay, so guys, we're at the 30-minute mark, which isn't a mark. It's just I don't want to drag on and drag on and drag on and drag on. This is Maddie with Brass Tacks. We had a beer review on Mother Road Brewing Company, Tower Station. It's an Indian Pale Ale. If you want to watch the video, you've already watched it. If you made it this far,
thanks.
If you made it this
You're the
far,
real MVP.
No, look, I'm going to tell you something. If you made it this far, I didn't do a 100 sub giveaway. I told you guys I wasn't going to give stuff away in my 100 sub giveaway because I don't believe in giving stuff away to give it. I told you guys I wouldn't give stuff away to give subs. If you made it this far, the first person that comments Missouri Meerschaum in the bottom of the comment list, I will buy a Missouri Meerschaum Legend Force, and then I'll get your contact information and I'll send it to you. So, there you go. And that's for watching my videos, except for Austin. If Austin's watching, you don't get it because it won't get used. So, in the comments below, and Austin, if you really want it, I'll give it to you. If you ever smoke it. Austin, I'll give you one anyways. Other than Austin, and Austin, I promise if you want one, I will give it to you. In the comments below, if you made it to 30 minutes, and you the first person that comments Missouri Meerschaum, and Austin, I'm not joking, I will get you a Missouri Meerschaum. And I will smoke it with you if you want to smoke it. The first person...
He said I'm good.
The first... LOL, by the way. Or something. That beer's starting to kick in. The first person that comments Missouri Meerschaum on this video, and if no one comments, no one made it to 30 minutes and 42 seconds. If you comment Missouri Meerschaum and you tell me that you're over the age of 18, I will send you a Missouri Meerschaum Legend. I will talk to you in the comments about it being bent or straight. You can pick
We all know this.
Yeah.
I know we haven't had very many interactions.
I'm from Atlanta, dude. I'm like, I was a city slicker before I was redneck. She does, but you ain't never heard me get drunk before, okay? Okay, so trust me. Now, and that's a whole nother video. Hillbilly versus redneck. Because I'm not a redneck. But I can do things that rednecks can't do, okay? But if you comment Missouri Meerschaum in the bottom of the video, I will, in the next week or two, I will go to my local pipe shop, I'll buy a Missouri Meerschaum, and I'll send it to you. So...
Quit making fun of me.
And then I'll send it to you. And then I appreciate anyone that made it 32. Only one person. I'm only sending one. Okay, they're not expensive, but I ain't got a lot of money. I'm kind of broke right now. The wife was looking at me when I said it like, what you doing, dog? But I don't I'm not saying, again, people that give giveaways for subs are not doing something wrong. Okay? But I said early on in my channel that I'm not going to do a 100 sub giveaway, a 500 sub giveaway, a 1,000 sub giveaway. That's just not the Brass Tack style. I want you, and thanks, I see 3 people are watching, and whoever liked the video, thank you. I want people to watch Brass Tack's videos because they're freaking cool to watch. I don't want you guys to be anticipating a gift, but we've been doing this long enough. I didn't get to 100 subscribers. You guys got to 100 subscribers. So the first person in the comment below to just comment Missouri Meerschaum gets it.
We're getting down to brass tacks.
We are getting down to brass tacks. Plus, I've had a beer. A pretty big size beer, so I'm kind of getting it. And that's a good comment.
That's part of the reason you named it
Brass Tacks. Part of the reason I did name this this channel Brass Tacks. So, I don't know who else is on the video right now. I would say this has been a very successful live stream.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to do it.
Why not?
Because I'm tired. Because
what do you think though after doing a live stream with me?
It's fun, yeah.
It is.
I've barely slept because our kid's sick, and I'm like struggling. I was about to fall asleep at 8 o'clock, but this has been fun, actually.
This has been fun, and I will always do live streams, guys. I actually prefer live streams over editing. Editing content's always fun. I will always have videos on my YouTube that's edited content. but you really get to see the real person someone is when they do a live stream, because you can't just cut and chop what you're saying.
Because in my vlogs, when he starts talking crazy, I just cut crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever like edit the end?
I did. Trust me, there ain't no nookie in there.
Okay. Yeah, I sometimes just have to talk about getting nookie for my wife, guys. Like, it's a part of being married, and it's awesome. So sometimes you just gotta get lovin's. That's what I'm saying. The way to a happy marriage is just get lovin's every once in a while. I don't get them as much as I want. You probably don't get them as much as you want. You might be once a month, might be once a week.
We should do a poll.
We shouldn't do a poll. We will get you kicked off of YouTube. Do not comment below how much times your wife gives you nookie. I'm at like a 1 or 2 times a week average. That's barely enough for me to get by, but it gets me by. That sounds dangerous. Yes, definitely. So I hope everyone gets nookie. Wait, polls?
No, not. It was a joke.
Austin, you're a freak, bro. And you should let your freak out.
Wait. Oh, he said poll. Like, poll.
So listen, we got to end this vlog or we'll talk for the next hour.
Did you see that?
No, what?
He said, like, Callie on a pole.
No, you're not going to see Callie on a pole until I see you on a pole. So, again, real quick, with whatever or yourself, get some nookie this week. Bye-bye.